Now comes the moment we are all waiting for, the unveiling of the CEO's AI Playbook. The Playbook was a result of 4 months of tireless efforts, but the end was worth every moment. Nearly 50 CEOs from across industries spared their valuable time to pen down their thoughts on how their enterprises are harnessing the power of AI. To do the honors, I invite on the dais our contributing authors. As I call out their names, I request them all, once this dais is cleared. Here we go. Mr. Sudhanshu Vats, Managing Director, Pidilite Industries and Senior Vice President, Bombay Chamber. May I invite you on the dais? Mr. A.S. Lakshmi Narayanan, MD and CEO, Tata Communications. Can we have a round of applause for all of them? On the dais, please. Mr. Amar Kaul, Global CEO and Managing Director, CG Power and Industrial Solutions Limited and Board Member, Bombay Chamber. Mr. Avinash Joshi, Executive Managing Director, India NTT Data. Ms. Girija Subramanian, Chairman and Managing Director, the New India Assurance Company Limited and Board Member, Bombay Chamber. Dr. Indu Shani, Founding President and Chancellor, Atlas Skilltech University and former Sheriff of Mumbai 2008 and 2009. Mr. Pallav Mohapatra, MD and CEO, RSIL Limited. Mr. Ravi Ramachandran, Managing Director, GAC Shipping India Private Limited and Board Member, Bombay Chamber. Mr. Sharad Mahendra, Joint Managing Director and CEO, JSW Energy Limited. Mr. Vasu Mitra Pandey, CEO, Consumer Durables and Lighting, Surya Roshni Limited. Dr. Vikram Kamath, CMD, the WITS Kamath Group. Mr. Vineet Rai, Founder and Vice Chairman, Avishkar Group. Mr. Sandeep Khosla, Director General, Bombay Chamber. Mr. Shrikant RP, Editor, Express Computer. I hope I've not missed out anyone who's here. Some of the CEOs, of course, couldn't make it here, but right now we have the moment. At the count of 3, I think we can all just open the book and unveil it. So 1, 2, and 3. A huge round of applause. The flipbook version of this, and you can scan the QR code for the flipbook version, and of course we will send it to all the delegates in this room. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Sudhanshu Vats, Senior Vice President, Bombay Chamber and Managing Director, Pidilite Industries Limited, to give his vote of thanks.
Thanks, Tina. The distinguished panel, all the members of the panel that was here, all the distinguished CEOs and co-authors, if I could call you, past presidents of CII, board members of, a past president of BCCI, sorry, please allow me to correct it, past presidents of BCCI, board members of BCCI, other distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed my pleasure to, propose the vote of thanks. It was a very, very interesting and, if I could say, enlightening, personally for me, an hour and a half. And I just wanted to sort of reflect on a few thoughts which our esteemed panel talked about and share that with you. But before that, a personal anecdote. Mr. Lakshminarayan, 10 years back, it was Tata Communications that took me for the session of AI for CEOs to London. And I think I was just thinking, what a coincidence. And I think, the then CEO had invited me, and amongst others, and I think it was a global forum, that one. So I think, Tata Communication in some senses, and to see you talk about it and your thoughts, shows that you've been at the forefront of some of this, which a country like us definitely needs. I think the thoughts which were shared, I think, were incredible. One, starting with reverse mentoring from Dr. Shani. And I always want to do that because I also keep calling the youngsters and I say, I want to use this, I want to use that. And I'm beginning to learn. And I must also confess with the august audience that my wife is far, far superior at this. So she's just sort of, she's also, a member at Bombay Chambers, a professional in her own right. But she uses it, and every time she's really, really getting good at it. So, so I have to really catch up a little bit. I'm saying only the paranoid survive. You got to catch up, as Mr. Lakshmi Narayan was saying. But I think this concept of AI ecosystem, I think, or AI operating system, as you use the word, AI operating system, is fascinating for many of us leaders in this group. Because I'll be honest with you, till the time we came into this room, many of us were thinking of it as projects, and we were doing multiple projects. So I think this dimension which you have brought about of AI operating system, thank you for that. And I think also, therefore, contextual concept there, and the other, which is contextual engineering, I thought is also very, very important to one of the questions which was also asked here, and addresses that. I think while there was a debate on that topic from Sharad saying that AI is getting adapted very fast, and which is really good. I think in our company also, I think openness is there, I'll be honest with you. Now, whether you can call it adaptation, and which is actually a human, which is a very Indian trait. So that's a great thing for us, because I think there'll be openness to sort of adopt. That's a really good thing. I think looking at Viksit Bharat, driving it, Girija ma'am, for the larger good of the country is very, very interesting for me. And I think also to Shrikant for sort of doing a great job on this one. It was a very interesting panel. I personally feel it is again another game changer, important for a country like India. I think like the entire digital stack which we built, and Rajiv talked about it, which indeed became a game changer for our country. It sort of catapulted certain elements of governance and consumer or India citizen-facing systems tremendously in a country like India, which was unthinkable. Think of passports, think of licenses, and some of us have grown through that entire stage. I think the AI which is now coming in will basically enable the same for our SMEs, in my opinion. And I think that's the thought I was reflecting on as listening to the panel. And MSMEs and SMEs are the heart of India. And there was this thinking that they're getting left behind, and how will they catch up, and how will this happen? And the Indian manufacturing ecosystem is largely based around this, large companies and MSMEs. And within Bombay Chambers as well, we do a lot of this stuff, and for us, I think AI will allow them, basically what AI digital did to the citizens and democratized it for everyone, and to some extent information. I think AI will do that to systems and processes. And MSMEs which had a disadvantage on systems and processes will now come on par with any large corporate. And I think that to me is an incredible moment. This is my hypothesis, but I'm very hopeful this will play out for a country like India. With those words, which I think, and also also, and lastly, to sign off again, as Dr. Indushani was saying, the youngsters' confidence in saying, don't tell us how are we getting skilled for the jobs of the future. We are going to create the jobs of the future. With many of these youngsters in India creating the job of the future, I think Viksit Bharat dream of our Honorable Prime Minister has a very, very good chance of coming through. We will be a Viksit Bharat in our own way, in our own unique way. And I think lastly, my thanks to the entire BCCI team here, to Sandeep, and I think fantastic initiative, one of the early ones, I think the way we've done about AI, and I think as we've been in that sense a pioneer. We are a very old institution, but we are also a pioneer. I think this conversation was phenomenal. We should disseminate it further as well, Sandeep, I think, and we should find a way of sort of sharing it and sort of having the dialogue going on, in my opinion. Thank you to you, thank you to everyone. I know it takes a lot of effort to build this together. Once again, thank you to the esteemed panel, and thank you to all our co-authors, some present here, some not. Thank you so much. Have a very good evening, and I think drinks and dinner await you on the other side. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Watts, and thank you all for being a great audience. Please join us for cocktails and dinner, and have a very good evening. Thank you.